Gamer Commute was an idea that Brandon had way back. We've had it for about a year now. And sort of back and forth because the idea was just like, okay, well, we had the different effects for it. We had like, okay, we want me on top of a car, and we want me going across the street like Frogger, but we didn't really have an ending yet. And only really like, okay, well, let's end it like this, and we figured out the ending for it. But there's an idea that we've had for a very long time. It was just try to cram as many like geek game sort of references in there as you can in the course of a guy going to work, essentially.
And you use a Samsung camera? How is that?
Yeah.
The phone?
Yeah, the phone is a built-in camera. It has a built-in 1080p camera. And we were originally planning on using it as like a helicopter mount. We wanted to take a RC helicopter and put a camera on it. And so the problem is like they make those for regular cameras and they cost like 30 grand. So we're like, well, okay, we're not gonna, we can't use a real one for that. But they have, you can get an RC helicopter or something and you can put like a really lightweight camera on it. And that was the plan originally. When we were shooting it, it was way too windy. And that's the problem with everything being so lightweight is wind all of a sudden affects it quite a bit. But it was a really good lightweight camera. And so we used it, for the mount on top of my car to sort of go over because we don't want, you don't want a lot of weight, going around when you're driving down essentially at freeway speeds.
So tell us about the process of creating that or other videos. Is it the process of a sponsor being branded, or you have an idea and you sell it, or tell us about the creative process of it?
Yeah, well, essentially, it always starts with an idea or a concept, and Brandon and I will kick it around and we'll add to it, take things away, and once we sort of settle on that, we just go from there, essentially. We don't really storyboard, we don't really write a script out, we have a general outline of it in our head. We've worked with each other enough now that I wouldn't say we're reading each other's minds on set, but we know what the look is going to be, and we know sort of the direction that we want to take it. And so once we get that, it takes a very short amount of time to shoot it, edit it, and we turn it around in a week.
Cool. So what are the opportunities? Is it you do it without a sponsor? I mean, you can sort of spec it out, or
yeah, for us, a lot of times, on our week to week, we'll just we'll do our own thing. If a brand approaches us, the first question we ask is, well, okay, what can the sponsor or brand bring to the table that allows us to go above and beyond what we normally do?
This is a dumb question, but why is it so big? Why is it you have 7 million views in a week or something crazy? What do you attribute the popularity of this clip to?
I think a lot of it is that we're not just referencing one game, and we're not just referencing one era of games, and it's fun to sort of watch it and try and be thinking about, okay, what game is this referencing? What are we referencing there? And so in that way, I think it's a lot of fun. I think people were passing it around quite a bit because of that, and that's what I attribute a lot of the success to. Is just how I think it ended up being very engaging, and we had a lot of sort of comedic beats throughout it, just constantly, so it kept you engaged.